Guys, that was...
And now, your Atlanta Hawks team.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Talk about some great numbers for Freak. He has 20 and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside, Walker.
Move the
He
ball.
feeds it to Freak.
Sticking too much.
The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And for the Hornets, Chase in a 2-guard. Also Kemba Walker out there. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Goodman in at the 4.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Hustis. To the inside, Horford. And it's Freak with the rebound. The Hornets shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And Kidd-Gilchrist gets it to go in.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Teague is checked in for Atlanta.
Timeout. Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in scoring, first in steals, and he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his first bucket in this one.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Horford with a screen on Walker. Teague kicks to Horford.
That's the wall.
And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got his 5th assist in this one.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Walker in the post. Teague covering. And here's Freak. He's got 29 points. That's good. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
The Hawks call timeout.
Guard it.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too
One of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. Freak, number 1.
You know, he's often forced to guard the opposition's top player on the perimeter, and still he's made his way all the way up the steals list.
I tell you what, I think he relishes those difficult assignments. I mean, he's such an intense competitor. Defense is what drives him.
Teague against Rivers. Shot on the wing, and the rejection by Chase. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Jefferson's checked in for Al Horford. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Charlotte. Rivers dishes to Freak, and he's good on the 3-ball. Freak's got 34.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
No one near Mayo as he lets it go. No good on the three.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Jefferson passing to Mayo. Good. Teague's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
And the effort down the stretch, those final few minutes of regulation, you know, that's what they needed, but they were burnt out in the overtime.
Yeah, that's a good call, Greg. I mean, there was a little bit of a letdown for them in OT, and that can happen after you expend so much energy just to force the overtime.
And the Hawks making a change here. Decker's checked in. Teague against Rivers. Mayo kicks to Teague. The second chance effort rejected by Chase. Tipped away. Stolen by Decker. That one goes. Counted. Decker's got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And they've made the long range.
We're making some changes here. Hustis is checked in for Decker, and it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Charlotte, Leonard comes in for Alexis Ajinci, and Freak subbed in for Caldwell Pope. They've got Jefferson. Hustis is out there with Teague, and it's Mayo in at the 2 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. 6 to shoot. Screen by Jefferson. Looking to get it going. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Tries again. And good on the basket. Book it. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Now Rivers. He dishes it to Freak. It's good from long range.
That's a 3-point down.
Freak's got 40 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Teague against Rivers. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
You know, I thought they did a decent job during the first half of limiting turnovers, but since halftime, it's been a different story.
They set the screen. He kicks it to Freak from deep, and it's the Hornets another 3.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Outside Mayo, screened by Jefferson. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hustis. Jefferson kicks to Mayo. Back to Jefferson. Passes it to Hustis. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hustis has got 6 here in this quarter. So it's the Hornets now. Rivers with it. Dishes it to Freak. Again, the Hornets score.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And there's the pass to Lloyd. Here's Eklund. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And he makes the first.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
The dish to Freak. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. It's Mayo on the wing. Pass to Lloyd. Outside Mayo, just 5 on the clock. Here's Eklund. No good from outside. The Hornets have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Charlotte in total control. Plenty of space. And that one's good. Freak's got 50 points.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
A 3-ball. That is good.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And Ernie Johnson is still in the building, folks, for the postgame show. Coming up next.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin, and now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.